Nova is a Siberian kitty coming in for her maintenance bath and blowout. She's like, I am? Yeah. You're probably wondering, why does she need a grooming? She looks so perfectly coiffed. Well, she's on a schedule. A preventative maintenance bath means you stay one step ahead of the problem instead of chasing and being behind the 8 ball the whole time with your cat, right? So you always stay one step ahead. So that none of the problems are given time to get out of control, right? So cats in full coat are put on a regular schedule for shampoo and blowouts to maintain their coat, right? Relatively new concept with a lot of cat owners who don't have access or who don't go to cat groomers. How do I know this? Well, I used to be in a couple of Facebook groups for cat owners, right? And after a while, I just got tired of listening to people talking about their problems with their matted cats and their this and their that. And when you bring up the suggestion of, hey, I know, how about if you just have it groomed? You know, that was never the option, right? No, that wouldn't take care of the problem. I wanted to come up with every other possible. So it was just like, it was a never ending cycle of never having your cat able to be groomed correctly and taken care of, right? So I just left. I just couldn't deal with it anymore because logic wasn't part of the conversation, right? I just want a mini, just a mini Sanny, not the full one. They don't want that one, which goes all the way up the inner planks. No walking in cat grooming. She's like, geez Louise, lady. She's just getting comfortable. Yeah, well. Alright. Let's get any landmines out. There. She had a few little clumps in the back there. Did I say she? You're not a she. You're not a she. Sorry. I didn't mean to misgender you. Alright, let's get a spray on there. Relax that knot that's happening back there. A little magic spray from Pink. Is it Lay Pooch Detangling Spray? Good boy. I'm going to pop that out. All gone. Good boy. You did it. You sound like a monkey. Alright. Hello. So we have Nova, beautiful Siberian boy. He's gonna hop in the bath in about 1 minute. There. Alright, you did it. Here we go. Ready, steady, let's do it. He's like, what's happening now? I'm gonna go get a bath. He's like, are you sure I need one? Well, according to your dad, you do. He's the one who brought you here. Nova's put on a 12-week schedule. So every 12 weeks, Nova comes in for his bath and blowout. Alright. Start with a little pink pow-pow. Little degreaser. Right around that area where there's a little bit of separation. Yeah. There. Good boy. Not a whole lot of oil built up in a Siberian coat. No. Good boy. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. We can actually skip the degreaser for everything else. You say, we can? Yeah. Perch Kala. No idea. No clue. No idea what you just said. TikTok has no translator, people. No, 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 no. Boop. 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 Alright, get the water nice and warm. And let the washing begin. Let the washing begin. And the bubbles. And the bubbles. Oh, your tail's wrong. Getting tired of your tail there, Daryl. Always in the wrong place. That should work. Nope, not gonna work. I'll use your brother instead. Oh, sola mio, my own. What are you both on strike? You both not working today? Thank you so much. There, that'll work. Alright, here we go. Ready, steady. No, 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 no. No. You're gonna stay up there. Alright. Let's start with a degreasing shampoo. Get that all throughout. Yep. I'm going to use this glove. Do a little polishing. No. I'll turn them around. It's getting all wackadoodle. It's like I am not wackadoodle. Well, what do you want to call it? Antsy. Good laddie. Good laddie. Say hi to your peeps. Say hi to Lucina, Minnesota, La Sila, Kitty. Alright, let's do your back boots. What's wrong? You want this off? What part? You take the whole thing. What do you mean the whole thing? Good laddie. Good laddie. Wee. Alright, let's take this off. Start washing his head. Good boy. Good boy. Head up. And rinse. And rinse. Good boy. You ready? He's like, for what? Get your head scrubbed and your cheeks and your cheekies. Waka 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 waka. Good boy. Easy girl. So right now we're just doing his degreasing shampoo. He was in such wonderful condition because he's on a regular maintenance schedule. We can go ahead and just skip the whole degreasing on his body. We added a little bit around his head and mane. Where's the cone? It's not that he's gonna bite me, but he did hiss once or twice, so. Alright, we're using the Oribus as recommended by a certified cat groomer and breeder of Siberian cats. She loves that Oribus. That's a 7.5 pound tub of, I don't know what you want to call it, cleaning goop, cleaning gel, I don't know. It's in this squeeze bottle. That's what it looks like. But he doesn't really do so well on top of the tub right now, to the point where I'm about ready to put him in the tub. Cats who don't do well on the tub, I just flip them around and put them in the tub. So we're about to do that for him right now. Yeah, this would be a, yeah. Let's pull the plug. Yeah, you're going for a ride, buddy. You're going for a ride. He's like, I am? Yep. Yep. You're going to be in the tub, not on the tub. Alright? There. Yepper. Let's rinse off his head. Good boy. Good boy. You got this. You got this. Alright, let's rinse the top of your head. Good boy. Hi. Good boy. Alright, so all of that's done. You usually have to wash once when you use the pink paw palette degreaser. Wow. It's got... Let's try and drop it down a notch. Oh my god. Seriously? You gotta stop. Yeah, you need to stop. He's like, what do you mean? I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, sure. And then, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, he's in the comfort position. He's just sitting up like a prairie dog. His paws hanging over the side. That's what I call the comfort position. Alright, ready? Alright, finishing shampoo. A beautiful, luxurious shampoo by Chris Christensen called Top Cat Volume. Right? Beautiful, beautiful shampoo. And then I put about a tablespoon or two of the Thick and Thicker by Chris Christensen, that Thick and Thicker protein treatment. That's going in as well. Good girl. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. You're like a bull in a china shop, little one. I said, I'm not. You are. Alright, Beeps brush. Pull out some of those tangles, dead coat. If you'll let me. There you go. Indeed. Okay. Here we go. Good boy. Do you want that off? You don't seem to do well with that on. Better? He's like a little bit. Good. Good boy. Not gonna stop him. Alright. If you've ever seen a cat come in here, go live and get a full coat restoration. It's a pretty tedious, long process. But then once you get past that first initial full coat restoration, these like maintenance baths are only half the time, because half the work is not required, right? It's just really super easy to do, right? You can skip the degreasing because he has no oily buildup in his coat. You go straight into the first lather. There's no problems in his coat. That's why they call it a maintenance bath, right? So the process is very quick. Give it to me, baby. Papa, 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 papa. Oh, you look and feel marvelous. You look and feel marvelous. Yeah, my fingers, because I'm a cat groomer, my fingers will tell me when the cat's coat is ready. We are at the very end stage of the quickest shampoo for a long hair Siberian cat. But see, you wouldn't know that because you don't know jack shit about cat grooming, Julie. But yet you want to come onto our account as if you know something, but you don't. So zip it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll help you. Yeah, we just helped you to zip it. Yeah, we're helpful that way. Don't say I never did nothing for you, right? All right, up you go. Waka. And rinse. And rinse. And rinse. And rinse. Good, love it. You think are we there yet? Yep, as soon as we got all this rinsed out of your coat, we're done. Yeah. Good buddy. He is adorable. His name is Nova. Turn him around. Waka waka. Alright, back onto. There we go. Good boy. Alright, and done. And done. Alright, let's take the collar off. Just double check there's no soap ring around his neck. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Alright, we made it. Wee-hee. 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 Alright, one towel wrap. We're going to do 2 towel wraps, but we're going to start with one. First one. Put that on for about a minute. Wrap them in a burrito. Waka waka. There we go. We want the towel to maximize most of the wetness out of the cat's coat. So I'm going to start with a nice big fluffy towel for about a minute and then do it again. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, get him on his side because he likes to walk around. So we're going to put him down on his side. You put a cat down on their legs, they're just going to walk away. Waka waka. Well, not just any bath, he's getting a maintenance bath. That means he's in every 3 months to stay one step ahead of any problems in his coat, right? A relatively new concept for a lot of cat owners. Hey, let's not wait until the cat's coat gets so shitty and so bad that we have to end up getting our whole cat's coat shaved down. I know. Let's do regular maintenance, shampoo, and blowouts and keep our cat pristine and clean all the time. Kind of like what a lot of dog clients have caught on to, but not so much with cat clients, right? Wow. Wow. You're very cute. He's like, I am? Yeah. I think Burstook would be very impressed. He's like, who's Burstook? Only one of the best Siberian breeders in the country. Yeah. And I think she's partial to redheads. I think she's partial to redheads. Is that what I am? Yeah. You be's a redhead. You'd be a redhead. Yep. You'd be a redhead. Alright. We're doing some ear dry solution in his ears. There we go. Shake it out. Alright. That's pretty useless, so let's get rid of the first towel. Second towel up. There we go. Get rid of that. Re-wrap. Might as well start blowing out his head and mane. I usually like to blow that out first like a poodle and then put them in the low and slow drying box. He's got a big, thick, heavy coat, so we're not going to put him in that dryer box. Pretty useless for a coat like this unless you want to stick him in there for an hour, which is the instructions. No, that's not going to work out. Can we turn it up? He said, go for it. For what? I'm gonna put you in the dryer box. All right, right this way. All right, he's going in here. We're gonna put a cone around his head so he can't leave because there's 2 holes on the doors here. God. Just one constant motion to do the complete opposite of what's being done. This guy. Oppositional defiance disorder, baby. Alright. This is going on his head. It'll keep the air from blowing on his face, but it's really to just keep him from going through the holes that are on the doors of this dryer box. Alright, here we go. Give him about 15 minutes of downtime with a low and slow drying technique, and then we're going to fluff him out at the very end, right? So right now he's about at 50% dry. We're going to elevate his dryness level to about 80%, just using nothing but the low and slow drying technique for 15 minutes. And then once it gets to 80% dry, then we're going to fluff him out, right? He's like, if you say so, lady. Alright. We're going to use something called a Salon dryer. $80 on Amazon. Siberian breeder cat groomer taught me. This is what she uses on her Siberian cats. It comes in a 7.5-pound tub, and then I just pour it into this bottle. Nice soul. Build up a frothy lather when you're trying to clean. Right? Alright. I'm just assuming you can hear me. Alright, so for intermission, I usually just point the camera to my cat, but I can't see him. I don't know where he is. Where you at, buddy? He's here somewhere. So you can all just, oh, I don't know, stare at some stuff. Where you at, buddy? There you are. He's gonna get his cat carrier ready. We're going to take a little pee pad, put that in. And then we're going to take some Fellaway, spray that down, right? There. So he's all ready, his carrier's all ready. And then when that pheromone dries, I usually throw in some greenies, and then this is for when he gets home, the little churu. Alright, so he's all set. Oh, I'll bring you back in here. The sound is annoying, but